Hey guys, it's Udi. In this video I'm going to show you Timeless 3, the new delay plugin by FabFilter. And I have to admit, it sounds amazing, it's really easy to use, and it has some very cool features. But before we get down to the details, of course, if you're not subscribed to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'm uploading new videos all the time. And of course, if you have any questions or anything at all, just leave comments below the video and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. And if you like the video, hit the like button. Let's get started. This is Timeless 3, the new plugin by FabFilter, the delay plugin. And on the top left here, we have the tabs. These are the delay moments. Then we have a filter. We have some effects. We have drive, we have lo-fi, diffuse, dynamics, and pitch. We also have the delay controls, of course, feedback. We have the stereo width, we have dry wet, and we have the mix control. But on the bottom here, this is where things get interesting. This is where we have the modulations. So what I think is, let me show you this in action right away, so you'll appreciate the power of the plugin right from the start. So I'm just going to play something. And you can already see things moving here. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to click the X's here and just remove all these modulations, and I'll show you. So what we have here is add modulation. I'm going to click that one, and I'm going to add a new XLFO. So what is an LFO? LFO is a device. It's a low frequency oscillator that I can use to manipulate and change any of the parameters over time. So the best would be to just show you. So I'm going to drag this dot here and drop it on the pitch. So now you see the pitch changing over time in a certain rate. Let's hear how that sounds. Cool, but if we click inside, we'll see that there's more to it. So what we can do here is, first of all, change the frequency, do it faster, maybe slower, and right now it's free. It means that it works in hertz, but I can click this and go quarters, for example. And you can see that we're not going all the way, and this is because this modulator is right now set to 0.16. So I can just drag this all the way to 1, and you'll see that we are covering the entire range. Very, very nice. What else do we have here? Well, we have this glide. You can see that this shape here, this is sort of a sine wave. I can change this, and now it's sort of a square, and it just jumps up and down. Pretty nice. Next, what I can do is actually add more. So right now you see that there's 1, 2. Let's click the plus, and now we also have more controls, and this is step number 3. So what I can do here is set the value, set the gliding, and do a lot of things here. So I can just manipulate this manually here, and that's pretty cool. Let's see what that does. So we have also retrigger and legato, so you can play with that. And now let's play. And I can add more steps. Very nice. So that's modulation in action. What else can we do? So let's close that one, and I can click the plus here, and let's go for just a slider. So when I add a slider, and let's collapse that one, I'm adding a slider. So this is just a utility slider that I can use to manipulate pretty much anything. So I can have this one, just go for the lo-fi, and I can change the lo-fi here. And you can see that I'm not going all the way here. That's because this is not set all the way to the right. So you can do that. And now but what I can also do is use the same slider and go for the drive. And now one slider actually controls both. I can turn it on, and now you can see what happens. Let's play. Very cool. Next, what we can do is let's click plus, and now let's go for an XY control. And so let me try and use this XY control instead of this slider, or maybe together with this slider. So I'm going to just use it again on the drive, and the Y will be for the lo-fi here. So now let's close this one, just move it around and go for here. And now I can use the XY. And again, let's try another modulator. We have envelope generator. So what is an envelope? An envelope is a concept in synthesizers mostly, but not only. It represents time. So I can use this to control any of the parameters over time, how it behaves while I play. So for example, let's drag that one here, and that's my delay. And I can click inside and you'll see the envelope. If you want to learn more about envelopes, check my channel. I have a complete tutorial on synthesizers, but I also have a video talking about just envelopes. So check it out, and you can use it again to manipulate any of the parameters. And you can see this line here, this arc. Very nice. Next, let's go for another preset. Let's go for the clean settings here, and let's listen. What do we have right now? So we have some taps here, and we have the delay set for 350 milliseconds, and I can click this icon here and set it to quarters, for example. And then what I can also do is use this filter here. So I can just select any of these points and turn it on, and now this is the filter. Right, and we are actually affecting the output signal of the Timeless plugin. And let's turn this one on. And so on. So I can add more and more points, up to 6 points, and you can learn more about this maybe in the user manual. But if you have any questions, let me know in the comments, and I'll be happy to elaborate and tell you more about this filter. But I think the idea is pretty self-explanatory. If you know something about filters or EQ, that's the idea here. And you can actually add modulations to these points. So let's see that. So I can go for an LFO, click that one and connect it. And now this is what happens. And this is pretty much it. So what I'll do now is I'm going to just show you a few of the presets so we can appreciate what we have. So we have medium, slapback, long, reverb, modulation, special effects, mono, settings, clean, and default. So let's try some of these. Very nice. So there are some more features in this plugin, of course, and I didn't cover everything. We have more modulation options. We have the option to set the tabs here. We can actually create our own. Just click the plus here. So there are more things to learn about this, and I don't want to make this video too long. But again, if you have any questions or anything at all, just leave comments below the video and I'll be happy to answer. And this is pretty much what I wanted to show you. See you in the next video. Okay, so that was Timeless 3. And again, if you have any questions or anything at all, just leave comments below this video and I'll get back to you as quickly as I can. And of course, you can also follow me in Facebook, in Twitter, and join the Discord server that I have. All the links are in the description of this video, and I'll see you soon in the next videos. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.